Let's talk about finding the right dog trainer right here in Flower Mound, Texas. Making a solid choice here is really the first step to having an amazing life with your dog in our town.
Finding that perfect training partner really opens up the world for you and your dog. You can feel confident enjoying everything Flower Mound has to offer, from a quiet walk on the trails to a busy afternoon at the farmer's market.
So, where do you even begin? Well, before you start your search, it really helps to know what separates a good trainer from a truly great one. Let's kick things off with their core philosophy. At the end of the day, great training is all about the relationship you have with your dog. That's why the most effective and humane trainers out there use positive reinforcement. It's all about teaching your dog what you want them to do, building their confidence, and making learning a fun thing you can do together.
Now, you might see a bunch of letters like these after a trainer's name. Think of them as a sign of their professionalism. It shows they've passed some tough exams and are serious about keeping up with modern, science-backed methods. It's proof they've really invested in their skills.
Okay, so you know what philosophy to look for. Now let's get into the practical side of things. We're going to cover the different kinds of programs you'll find and what you can probably expect to budget for them.
The classic choice, group or private. It really just boils down to your dog's personality and what your main goals are. Group classes are awesome for learning to focus with distractions, while private lessons are perfect for tackling those specific behaviors that only seem to happen at home.
Of course, training goes way beyond just the basics. You'll find specialized programs for pretty much everything. Puppy classes are crucial for getting that great start, and behavior modification can help with more complex issues. A board and train can offer an intense reset, but just remember, your follow-up at home is what makes it stick.
All right, let's talk about the financial side. Here's a quick look at some of the typical costs in our area. Having these numbers in mind just helps you plan things out and find a quality program that fits your budget without any big surprises.
Being a great dog owner in Flower Mounds is also about being a great neighbor, and a big part of that is knowing the local rules that help keep our community safe and pleasant for everybody.
If there's one number to burn into your memory when you're out in Flower Mound's parks and trails, this is it. Your leash can't be longer than 6 feet. It's a simple rule, but it's all about ensuring safety and control when we're all sharing these beautiful spaces.
So while Denton County doesn't have a formal pet license system, that rabies tag on your dog's collar is absolutely non-negotiable. And, being mindful of the noise ordinance, well, that's just part of being a considerate member of the community.
Okay, so you've done your homework, you've narrowed down your list, and you're ready to actually talk to a trainer. Going into that consultation with a few key questions ready is a fantastic way to make sure you're making the right call.
What you want to hear is them talking about positive reinforcement. Then ask them to just walk you through what a typical session feels like. It should sound fun, collaborative, and focused on teaching the dog what you want them to do, not just correcting what you don't. A truly great trainer coaches you, not just your dog. Look for someone who gives you clear goals, maybe some homework or handouts, and is available for a quick question between your lessons. You want a partner in this process.
This question really shows you if they're listening. Their recommendation shouldn't be some one-size-fits-all package. It should be a plan that's tailored to the specific challenges and goals you just described for your dog. So once the training gets going, the real work and the real fun begins when you take those new skills out into the world. And our local parks are basically the perfect real-life classrooms. Each of these spots offers something a little different. North Shore is fantastic for safely practicing that super important recall command off-leash. Heritage Park, with all its open space, is your go-to for mastering polite leash walking. And the trails around Grapevine Lake, they're just ideal for building up focus and practicing commands like stay over longer distances.
This really hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? Taking the time to do this research now just pays off so much in the long run. It really sets you both up for a stronger bond and a much more peaceful life together.
We wish you the absolute best in your search. With a great training foundation, you and your dog are going to be ready for any adventure our town has to offer. From those quiet neighborhood walks to busy community events, you'll know you have a confident, happy, and well-behaved partner right by your side.